आप सभी का स्वागत है पहाड़ी ट्यूटर चैनल में। मैं हूं अक्षत बिष्ट। जैसा कि आप सबको पता है, हमने इस चैनल पे इंडियन कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के लिए एक हॉलिस्टिकली प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट की है। तो जैसा कि आपको पता है, हमने इससे पहले पॉलिटी सब्जेक्ट के मेजर और फ्रिक्वेंटली आस्क्ड टॉपिक्स पढ़े और हमने क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस करी। तो वैसे ही आज हम अपना एक नया सब्जेक्ट स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं जिसका नाम है इकोनॉमी। बेसिकली इकोनॉमी, this is also play a major part in your examination, and most of the questions frequently asked from this. You just have to be understand the basics of this subject. Okay, so first I will tell you what is economy. Basically economy means which is directly related to producer and consumer and money related activities. Just that's it. You don't have to do any research about this, what is economy, know what's that. No, just be concise about it. It is a subject that relate with producer, consumer and money related activities. So in economy we're gonna discuss about India, introduction of economy, national economy, sector of economy, Reserve Bank of India, banking in India, money related topics, inflation and business cycles, economic planning in India, structure, tax structure in India, public finance in India, external sector in India, human development in India, important terms in economy, and last one we will read about economic one-liners, and after this we will practice as many as question we can. Then it will make a strong foundation in this subject by practicing PYQs. Okay, so the term economy has been defined by A.J. Brown, a system by which people earn their living. Okay, and James Hicks defined an economy is a cooperation of producers and workers to make good and service that satisfy the wants of the consumer. Basically, economy it's just dealing with producer and consumer and money. They also saying that the system of people earn their living. And economy is a cooperation of producer, worker to make good service and that. Okay. Now, second, the subject economy is classified into two branches basically, microeconomy and macroeconomics. Basically, we're gonna learn about microeconomy and macroeconomics. Okay. The term microeconomy and macroeconomy first used in economy by a Norwegian economist Ranger Fritjes in 1933. Okay. First, please remember this. John Maynard Keynes is considered the father of microeconomy. Okay. So now we will discuss about microeconomy. First we will discuss about macro economy. Basically macroeconomy deals with the whole nation. As example, you just have to learn this topic by example, by the help of example. Just like that, macroeconomy means which is in which we consider the interest of a nation, just like GDP, inflation, NDP and GNP. These are all national related sectors. Basically, I mean that microeconomy deals with behavior of we can call, जो ऐसे मतलब हम मैक्रो इकोनॉमी में हम अपने पूरे होल का मतलब पूरे होल कंट्री का एक वैल्यू को मेज़र करते हैं बेसिकली। जैसे एनडीपी हो गया, जीडीपी हो गया, इन्फ्लेशन हो गया, ये सब इसके अंडर आते हैं। ओके, सो It is a study of aggregated such as a national input, inflation, unemployment and taxes. Basically, it doesn't consider individual things. Okay. The general theory of employment, no, this is not an important, just read it once. And now we will discuss about microeconomy. Basically, microeconomy deals with the study of individual, a unit. For example, industries, manufacturers, producers. Okay. Microeconomy is a study of economic action of individual unit, says household, firms and industry. Okay. Now we will learn about economic system. Economic system. Economic system refers to in which individual and institution are connected together to carry out the activities in particular. It means individual and institution. It means factory means इन जो लोग हैं वो फैक्ट्री में काम कर रहे हैं, तो उसमें जो उनका टोटल जो उसमें वो कमाएंगे, बेसिकली इकोनॉमिक सेक्टर, इकोनॉमिकल सिस्टम उसको कहते हैं. जैसे जहाँ मैन पावर और मैन पावर इंडस्ट्री में यूज़ हो रही है ताकि प्रोड्यूस कर सके हम गुड्स. सो बेसिकली इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम उसको कहते हैं, सो दैट वी कैन अर्न मनी, ओके, एंड प्रोड्यूस गुड्स. इकोनॉमिक it is a methodology of doing economic activity to meet a need of society. समझे आप? There are three major types of economic system. There are three types of economic system. First, capitalist economic system, in which in capitalist economic system there is it is also called a free. It is also called free economy. Okay, the involvement of government minimum in this system, in which capital economy. Capital economy, basically in a capital economy, the capitalists have just only one in their mindset, that they need just want to produce as many and as good for their profit. Profit is their priority. It means in capitalist economy they don't care about the labors. They just want to produce more and more goods which has excessive demand, and they don't care about labors and other things. They just want to produce things and make a profit. That's it. That's why government role is minimum. As you can see in USA, Germany, Australia, Japan. That's why they are a superpower in matter of production and manufacturers. Okay. Now, socialist economy. Socialist economy is economy where government owned and control over industries. Okay, it is based on Karl Marx theory. Basically, in this socialist economy, government aims that there should be an equal distribution of salaries or wages, basically. But this is not a successful method of economic system, because there is then there will be many corruptions, and we will not decide. We cannot be free and make our own industries. We have to. There is more involvement of government in industries. That is not a good for individual who want to grow and make their own company. That's why it is not successful. So you just read and go through with this, and you will get the meaning of the capitalist economy and socialist economy. Okay. Now, the socialist economy, you can see the example in China. They promote socialist economy. That's why I know that's a developed country, but in some matter that's not good for individual. Okay. Now we will talk about mixed economy. You can see mixed economy in India and in France, okay, in Germany, in many countries, okay. Mixed economy basically means where individuals and government work together, and private sector and government sector, basically mean private sector and government sector working together and making profit together, basically. Both in this public sectors and government sector have both equally contributes, okay. That's it. The national income it is in a mixed income. Both private and public sector coexist and work together towards economic development, okay. In these economy, resources are owned by individual and government. Both are equally involved in this, okay. Now we will talk about national income. Basically, national income is that the income which you are earning within the border of Union or India. That is your total national income, okay. In this national income, you don't include the income you are earning from foreign or abroad, okay. Remember this. A national income provides a comprehensive measure of economical activities of nation. It denotes the country's purchasing power, the growth of the economy measured by a rate, which is a real national income over time. National income thus serves the instrument of instruction. The national income means total money value, all goods and service produced in a country during a particular period of in a country, but it not include from other countries or abroad, okay. Now concepts which comes under national incomes are GDP, NDP, GNP, NNP, factor cost, personal income, disposable income, per capita income, and real income, okay. Now we will learn about what is GDP. GDP stands for gross domestic product. It means the value of your product within the country and how much you earning how much you earning in a particular period of time within the border of country, but it doesn't include the cost or value or income from abroad. GDP, gross domestic product, yes, within 1 year. The gross domestic product is a final good or service produced within the boundary of nation during a period of time for India. And financial year, remember this, in exam he asks you what is the financial year of India, 1st April to 31st March, 1 year total, okay. In India is the third GDP world parity. This is not important. India is the third largest in the world in terms of purchasing power parity. I will teach you this later. Wait after this, okay. I will teach you what is the purchasing power parity, okay. I think I have to teach you this. What is purchasing power parity? Purchasing power parity, I will explain you this by an example, okay. Purchasing power parity means if a burger cost 100 rupees in if a burger costs $2 in America, and that same burger value in India is 100 rupees, then the purchasing power, it basically means the purchasing the value, the money we want to purchase a same thing in this country and that in other country will be is how much, और मतलब जैसे अगर हम यहाँ 100 रुपये की चीज़ खरीद रहे हैं तो वो अमेरिका में कितने की होगी, वो कितने रुपए के बराबर होगी उनके लिए, तो बेसिकली परचेजिंग पावर उसके कहते हैं. जैसे $2 ही इज परचेजिंग अ $2 बर्गर देयर एंड दैट सेम बर्गर इज 100 रुपीज हेयर, देन द his $1 is equal to our 50 rupees basically. This is purchasing power, okay, that's it. Now net domestic product, basically net domestic product is an income that is that will come in your hand after depreciation, depreciation means the value of money in a particular period, how much value of money is decrease in a particular period of time, that is called depreciation. And the GDP minus depreciation is GNP, gross national product. Okay, just remember this formula. He never asks you about the full form, because this is important for your exam. NDP is GDP minus depreciation. Depreciation is how much the value of money is degraded in a particular period of time. Okay, GNP, gross national product. Basically, gross national products includes your income in abroad as well as in your country. That is your GNP, gross national product. Again, you have to remember this formula. GNP includes GDP plus income from abroad. Okay, this is not important. Just go through with this. I will provide you PDF, then read this. Okay. Now we will discuss about what is NNP, net national product. This again you have to be just reduce depreciation from gross national product. And what is your gross national product? Gross national product is your GDP plus income from abroad minus depreciation equals to net national product. Okay. Now NNP factor costing, no, this is not important for your exam. Personal income. Basically, personal income is that income which is in your hand before deducting tax. That is your personal income. When your tax is deducted, then that is not your personal income. Then that is a disposable income after deducting tax or direct tax. Basically, direct tax, what is TDS, income tax. This is your direct tax. And what is indirect tax? I will teach you later, but I am just giving you overview on this. And indirect taxes are what is GST. Okay. Now, personal income, national income, it means income without deducting a tax. Disposable income, income which is in your hand after deducting all the taxes. Now, per capita income. Basically, per capita income is that what is the average income of a person in a particular area. Okay, the formula of this is national income upon population of particular area. That is your formula for finding per capita income. Okay. Now we will discuss about what is real income. Okay, real income. A nominal income is national income expressed in terms of general prices in a particular year, in which words real income is buying more nominal income. Real income is the income of individual or national after adjusting inflation. Basically, real income is that which is in your hand, income which is comes after एडजस्टिंग इन्फ्लेशन. बेसिकली जो आपकी इनकम है उसको, अगर आपको किसी की रियल इनकम पता करनी है, तो जैसे किसी की वैल्यू अगर 30 है तो हम उसमें छोटे मोटे जो हमारा इन्फ्लेशन हुआ है 5% 5 का, तो हम उसमें से 5 माइनस कर देंगे तो 25 आपकी रियल इनकम हो जाएगी. बेसिकली ये इसका मतलब होता है. डोंट मेक इट अ रॉकेट साइंस, जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस बाय सिंपल एग्जांपल्स. ओके. Now GDP deflator. Basically GDP deflator tells you how much is your price or income after adjusting inflation. Okay, that's it, your GDP deflator. And formula for is nominal GDP upon real GDP into 100. That is your formula for GDP deflator. Okay, remember this. Now this is your formula for GDP deflator. Nominal GDP minus upon real GDP into 100. That is your formula for GDP deflator. Now we will talk about gross value added. Gross value added is the measure of value of good and service produced in an area or industry, sector, or basically gross value added is just like real income, in which you just like this one, personal income. In personal income, that is your that is the income of individual without deducting a tax. But in GVA, gross value added, it is the income of an industry or a particular area before deducting all taxes, basically. Okay. Now we will discuss about what is cost and cost. Okay, cost means किसी का कितना पैसा है. Factor cost. Factor cost means a raw cost without adding a tax on it. That is your factor cost. Okay, which you can say a wholesale price without any taxes. Okay, now market cost. Market cost means when we added taxes and other things, other expenses in our factor cost, then it become a market cost. Means koi rupee. I will explain you with a simple example. Okay, if let's assume that a factory make 100 rupees product in the country, in the manufacturer, that product is 100 rupees. When it comes to market, it will market sell it for 200, and that 100 rupees is all the taxes, all the expenses on it. That 200 is a market cost and 100 is a factor cost. That's it. Now price. Income can be derived to prices, constant and current. Difference in the constant current price is only that impact of inflation. Constant price is a price which is without inflation. Means a price of something is when we don't consider about the inflation. But in current price denotes a price after calculating the inflation. Then we will say this is the price of this product after calculating the inflation. That is called current price. And without calculating the inflation, that is called constant price. Okay. Purchase power parity. I already taught you about this. A concept related to the purchasing power is a purchasing power parity. PPP is an economic theory that estimates the amount that need to be adjusted the price of an item. A PPP can be used to compare countries' income level, other relevant economic data concerning the cost of living and possible rates of inflation deflation. India is the third largest economy in terms of purchasing power parity. Hopefully you will understand all the things which I taught you today, and this is all for today, and we will discuss further in next video about the sectors of economy, and that's all for today. Thank you.